Hey everybody, welcome to DMB Views. I'm D, and today we're going to be talking about Burying My Heart at Wounded Knee, a scene in there. All right?
Yes, so this is a scene very famous from Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, where Colonel Miles meets with Sitting Bull and they discuss some issues that are in contention and a lot of uh, modern takes on what happened back then. But this is a very excellent conversation, and we're going to check it out right now. So here we go. Colonel Miles, there's Sitting Bull. Here it is, everybody. This is the stuff.
Sitting Bull requested this council. We await his words.
Take your soldiers out of here. They scare the game away.
Very well, sir. Tell me then, how far away should I take my men?
You must take them out of our lands.
What precisely are your lands?
These are the lands where my people lived before you whites first came.
I don't understand. We whites were not your first enemies. Why don't you demand back the land in Minnesota where the Chippewa and others forced you from years before?
The Black Hills are sacred land given to my people by Wakantonka.
Not very convenient to cloak your claims in spiritualism. And what would you say to the Mormons and others who believe that their God has given to them Indian lands in the West?
I would say they should listen to Wakantonka.
Sitting Bull's got jokes, apparently.
No matter what your legends say, you didn't sprout from the plains like the spring grasses, and you didn't coalesce out of the ether. You came out of the Minnesota woodlands, armed to the teeth, and set upon your fellow man. You massacred the Kiowa, the Omaha, the Ponca, the Oto, and the Pawnee without mercy. And yet you claim the Black Hills as a private preserve bequeathed to you by the Great Spirit.
And who gave us the guns and powder to kill our enemies? And who traded weapons to the Chippewa and others who drove us from our home?
Chief Sitting Bull, the proposition that you were a peaceable people before the appearance of the white man is the most fanciful legend of all. You were killing each other for hundreds of moons before the first white stepped foot on this continent. You conquered those tribes, lusting for their game and their lands, just as we have now conquered you for no less noble a cause.
This is
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a major point. So, a lot of the people who are saying, the Europeans came and colonized and stole their land. No, they didn't. Number one, they conquered the land. And it wasn't like the Native Americans were just sitting around having powwows with each other, hanging out. No, they were killing each other, slaughtering each other, massacring each other, warring with each other. Right? The Comanche, the Cherokee, very famous examples of that. And the white men came and brought,
Did the same.
well,
Did the same. They took land, just like they took land from other Indians.
Right. So the white man came and was just better at it. He had more means by which to take over land, and the Native Americans were like, "Wow, that weapon is great. Sure wish we had that. You want this beaver skin? You give me one of those." And then they went after they gained those arms, and they raided other tribes, took over their land, and the cycle continued. So, yeah, it's not like they make it seem like the white man came and just destroyed a peaceable people or something. No, they were fighting, and they were already fighting when they got here. When the white man got here, when the British settlers came and carved out a nation out of this wild wilderness and had to fight off these tribes who were killing each other anyway. So that's pretty much the main point. So go on.
Your story of my people.
This is the truth, not legend. Crazy Horse has surrendered with his entire band. And by his surrender, he says to you and your people that you are defeated. And by ceding the Black Hills to us, so say Red Cloud and the other chiefs, who demand that you end this war and take your place on the reservation.
Red Cloud is no longer a chief. He is a woman you have mounted and had your way with.
Do not speak to me of Red Cloud!
I suppose you are the only chief then. Sitting Bull is king of all the Indians. Well, humility is one of the 4 virtues of the Sioux chief. Sitting Bull shows his true nature now.
I have had my say with you.
And I have had my say with you.
Then we will have a fight.
So be it.
Crazy. There more to this? Hold on. Yeah, so they were gonna have a fight, and pretty much that's it. Gotta settle your differences one way or another. But the point is, it's not as simple as people like to make it seem. Okay. The people who left Great Britain to come to the Americas were fleeing tyranny. They came here, the little 13 colonies, and ended up building a whole nation. And it's not like they wanted to just kill people, They would have been happy to live in peace, but that's not the way the world works. Just not the way the world works. Just so happened that the European settlers were better at having a fight over their things, and that's what happened. And the whole history of the world is based on people fighting other people to establish
What they consider their property, theirs.
and it still goes on to this day.
For
So
everything, pretty much.
yeah. Look
Even
what-
now, homeowners, this is my property, but the government saying, nope, this is my property.
Yeah, even right here in the United States, that happens in little dichotomies like that. But the Gaza problem, the Israel's coming in and taking over their land, or vice versa, and Russia and Ukraine. What's going on with the Donbass? How the people are being treated by the Ukrainians there. And yeah, it's really complicated. It's complicated, but gotta try not to demonize everyone if you can avoid it. In the meantime, a little somber video, but it's good to think about these things and look at them from all sides rather than just one side. Right? Okay, that was a little different than our normal videos. We'll be having some more videos. We're gonna do
Some
some
serious videos.
Yeah.
Some videos that we can laugh. Some videos where.
yeah. We're gonna do
Okay,
some
cool.
stuff on politics soon. The current events. There's a lot of things going on with the Yeah.
Subject.
with the attempted assassination of President Trump. That's pretty sticky. And let's just say we're glad that
Yeah,
he
pretty much.
wasn't murdered.
Anything and everything political is sticky.
Yeah. But you gotta, take a stand and don't be afraid to give your opinion.
Your-
Everybody has their
Your
opinion.
freedom of speech,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
opinion,
Yep.
your voice.
You're allowed to have that. You think the tyranny of communism and Marxism is what you're into, then say so. But if you think an honest, free people is what you prefer, then you got to say that too. Give your arguments and counter arguments for it. Anyway, so that's that for this video. We're going to let you go now. And please join us next time when D&B View does that. Now, we do have to do a video you had mentioned
Yes, I
before.
had mentioned about the makeup and how it's very, very deceiving.
Mm-hmm. Yes, some
It's
these
very-
videos are crazy. I
it's
mean,
very
these
wrong.
brutally
It's very
ugly
wrong.
chicks. And they do some makeup magic, and wow, that's like criminal.
It's very criminal, very deceiving.
Goodness. But yeah, we'll do one on that too. So we got some topics coming up, and we're going to produce them for you as soon as we can. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Don't forget
to
like,
share,
subscribe.
comment,
Yes.
and ring that notification bell.
Don't forget that.
Bye for now.
I wanna sing a song, sing it to you. You can sing along. It's a simple song, you can't get it wrong. It goes like this. La, la, la.